Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a magnificent mountain, lived a peacock named Percy. Percy was a majestic bird with vibrant feathers that shimmered in various shades of blue and green. He was known for his graceful dances and melodious calls, which captivated the entire village. Percy took great pride in his appearance. He would strut around the village, showcasing his beautiful feathers, and expect admiration and attention from everyone. His ego grew with every compliment he received, and he believed himself to be the most important creature in the entire village. One day, a young sparrow named Sammy arrived in the village. Sammy was tiny compared to Percy, with simple brown feathers that blended with the earthy surroundings. While Sammy admired Percy's beauty, he was not enamored by his sense of self-importance. Sammy believed that true value was not measured by external appearances, but by actions and kindness. Curious to test Percy's character, Sammy approached him with a humble request. "Oh, great Percy," Sammy chirped politely. "I have heard of your remarkable dancing skills. Would you teach me a few steps?" Percy was taken aback. How dare this small sparrow approach him, the grandest of all birds, with such a request? He scoffed at Sammy and replied, "Cuckoo, why would I waste my time teaching a plain and insignificant bird like you? My talents are far too extraordinary for you to grasp." Sammy was not discouraged by Percy's arrogance. He knew that appearances could be deceiving and that true worth, true value lay within. Determined to teach Percy a lesson about the importance of humility, he devised a plan. The following day, a grand celebration was held in the village square, where all the creatures gathered to showcase their talents. Percy, as always, was the center of attention, performing his dazzling dances and basking in the admiration of the onlookers. When Percy finished his performance, Sammy took his chance. He swooped down from a nearby tree and begin to sing a simple and sweet melody. The villagers were entranced by Sammy's heartfelt song, and a hush fell over the square. The beauty of his voice resonated with their souls, far surpassing the external spectacle of Percy's dance. Realizing that he had been outshone, Percy's feathers deflated with embarrassment. He believed that his beauty and talents were enough to make him important, but now he realized the true value of genuine humility and the impact one could have on others through simple acts of kindness. With the newfound respect, Percy approached Sammy and apologized for his arrogance. And asked humbly, "Oh dear Sammy, could you teach me to sing like you? I realize now that true importance lies not in external appearances, but in the way we touch the hearts of others." Sammy smiled warmly and agreed to help Percy. Over time, the Peacock and the Sparrow became good friends, teaching each other their respective skills. Percy learned to appreciate the value of simplicity and humility, while Sammy learned to appreciate the beauty that can exist both within and outside. From that day forward, Percy no longer believed in the false sense of self-importance based solely on his appearances. He embraced his unique qualities, but he also believed in the importance of kindness, compassion, and appreciating the gifts of others. The villagers, now enlightened by the story of Percy and Sammy, realized that true value lay within, and that every creature, no matter how big or small, has something valuable to offer. So, they lived in harmony, respecting and cherishing the sense of self-importance which resided within each one of them. Let me share you a beautiful quote. Each one of us possesses an infinite, a precious treasure of infinite worth To remain unaware of this and stumble about in spiritual poverty is a tragic waste. In contrast, in contrast, a person who realizes his own potential is capable of truly respecting that treasure in others. It was said by Daisaku Ikeda, every person possesses a precious treasure of infinite worth. To remain unaware of this and stumble about in spiritual poverty is a tragic waste. In contrast, those who are fully awakened to the jewel-like dignity of their own life is capable of truly respecting that treasure in others. Bye. The end of the story.